here we go. This will be my last batch for today. I've already done 4 other batches of soap. One of them I did not get a fresh video of, if you will. It was just Moonlight Pomegranate. I call it Summer Nights. Already made a video of that one. So this one is going to be Nature's Garden. Their warm vanilla sugar type. Their dupe, if you will, of the Bath & Body Works warm vanilla sugar. It's a really nice vanilla. You know, long time fave of many people. So I like to do that one this time of year. Normally, for those of you that watch, I do the vanilla oak, which is like vanilla and patchouli, and I call it rustic when I make it. But this time of year, I switch it up to that warm vanilla sugar. I just call it vanilla sugar. Nothing fancy, nothing overly creative or anything. But it seems to do a little better Christmas through Valentine's Day. And then after that, everybody wants that vanilla with the patchouli in it. So, well, not everybody, but I have noticed so far that has been the shift for me around here. The way my sales kind of change up from season to season. So, lye goat milk solution in. And this one I will just be doing a spoon swirl, since it discolors, nothing too fancy-pancy. The last 2 batches of this that I made, I actually did them in my new frou-frou mold, with just mica swirls on top. But I figured I'd switch it up a little this time. I still haven't decided if I want a flat top or a poofy decorative top. We will see. Use up the last of this little bottle. Not much in there. I keep forgetting that there's like, you know, fractions of ounces left and whatnot in some of my smaller bottles that I had started with. Wee little bit. There we go. And only one tiny drop down the side. Yay. So, we can let that one go finally. Put that up. But yeah, I had ordered a couple of smaller bottles. I can't even remember why. That sounded like a bright idea, but I had done it. Knowing I would need more. And, hang on. I think probably it was a budget thing. Farmer budget. You know what I mean? I just wanted to get started on my Christmas soaping. And that was back in like August, July, you know. Well, that one, gingerbread. Anyways, time had come to order, you know, more and order bigger bottles too. And I still had little fractions of bits left in them. So I'm still using those up as I get to it. Anyways, this is a little pearly white, super pearly white mica that I had mixed up earlier, just to kind of whiten and brighten. It doesn't really add, here we'll mix the, there's not much left, and I'm being lazy, I don't want to mix more. It doesn't really add a lot of sparkle per se so much, but it does add just a tiny little bit of shimmer to cold processed soap. Not like it would with melt and pour. I know in melt and pour it comes out real sparkly, shimmery, purty. But it just adds, so I might as well get this over here. Like I said, a little bit enough extra white, and just a wee little bit of shimmer to it that I'm hoping it'll kind of pop against the brown that this soap turns naturally from the vanillin in it and the fragrance. Oh, what do you want to bet? That's my husband. No. It's not. It's the neighbor. I will call her back. So, got that all spoonified in. She's probably going to let it ring a minute too. Sorry about that. She's probably actually just calling to check and see. Because the geese were honking earlier, but it was because of me. Probably just calling to check and see what was up with all that. And it was just me. Apparently they thought I was teasing them because they wanted to eat. That's antique silver mica in cold processed soap. It adds almost like a little bit of a chocolatey brown with some shimmer underneath. Nothing fancy pants, but, you know, something kind of different. Kick that to the side. So, grab the last mold of the day. Pour that in. See, it's hard when you're working with something that you know is going to turn brown, but it's not brown yet, to kind of see where you're putting your colors sometimes. Because, yeah, that one's a little bit lighter, but not, I wasn't going for, like, super bright white, you know. I just wanted it to have a little bit of something to it. So, when I put in this antique silver color, I can see where it's going. I'm torn, but I think I'll do that. But I can't so much see where this one's going. Now I can. That's better. So anyways, that just goes in layers. Right. Like always. Just a very classic spoon swirl or Celine swirl, if you will. That would be the lady that coined that one. She's really awesome soaper. Has some really neat videos up on YouTube, and actually haven't been doing a lot of YouTube lately. So, I don't know what all new everybody's up to. I'm trying to decide. But I just want this one to have a little bit of a swirl to it, but nothing major fancy pants. There we go. Alright. So, we'll see how this comes out. Because after I cut it, oops, overflow. Frickin' table's uneven. Anyways, what I was saying before the super uneven table got me. I swear I'm coming in here with a level tomorrow. Was, after I cut this one, you won't be able to see that lighter unfragranced swirl. At first. Oh, I just made a horrid mess. See, down here it's all short and shallow and not overflowed. But the camera is actually in my level spot. Because if I move the camera, seriously, right, hot mess. I'm gonna go pack this down real quick. Yeah, if I move the camera from that spot, it falls. But that is the most level spot, and thusly the best spot, also for soap. When I put the mold right where the camera is, it pours perfect. So hopefully at least moving that helps. And it was just a wee smidgen more fluid than on average for me. But there we go. Now it's setting up, baby. Still crooked on the table. I do believe a touch of glitter. Well, probably actually a lot of glitter. Yeah, well, whack the heck out of the glitter. That came out really pretty. And there it is. Hopefully my fingers aren't all in the way. Get that in the living room setting up, and I'll be back when I cut them.